be any problems?
He tore it up!
Hey, Goldberg! I'm about to show your girlfriend what it's like to be with a real man.
You're looking at the guy that made you! Get to stepping!
Oh, the action!
Oh, yes! The natural-born thriller.
Chuck, you're getting your shot against Booker T, and I guarantee that will be around your waist.
Hey, Goldilocks, give me that damn belt. We gonna restart this match.
Bookend! Russo is apoplectic!
You want to show me up? You're going to be out in that ring against Kevin Nash.
Jackknife powerbomb! The world champion Booker T!
The two ingrates to Mr. Russo are teaming up on Nash.
Lance Storm's got a mystery partner here tonight in a tag team match.
No!
Desert retains the title!
Goldberg, come out here and be a hero!
The Steiner brothers are handcuffing Goldberg to the ropes. They're going over to Beth.
And they're gonna make Goldberg watch whatever they're gonna do.
Scott, no! It ain't over yet!
Man, you know Vince Russo come out trying to take over the show again. I'm the commissioner. Hold up. Can I call you back? Man, get out of my draw, man. What are you doing
Hey,
here?
man, I want a match tonight.
You want a what?
Matter of fact, I want to be in the main event tonight.
Man, the main event, man. I need ratings, not a chump in the main event.
Kevin Nash said I am ratings.
Man, oh, goody, Kevin Nash said you are ratings. I don't care. If you're such a big star, get Kevin Nash to join you in the main event tonight against Booker T and whoever he wants. And it won't be me, because even though I want to kick your ass myself, but it won't be me, okay?
No problem.
I have spoken. You got the match, huh?
Here's your paperwork. Now, you may leave.
Get this step and chump, mop head. You take that other thing?
Don't worry, Kat. I already got it covered.
This is World Championship Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the air. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to downtown in the Tulsa Convention Center, where tonight, for the next 2 hours, we head you in to WCW Small Brawl. It's Tony Schiavone, the Professor Mike today, and straight student Stevie Ray, the former 10-time World Tag Team Champion, is always here with us at ringside. A jam-packed crowd is in. We are in the midst of some of the wildest things we've ever witnessed in World Championship Wrestling, Mike, today.
And does it get any wilder than this? Wee-wee, with that charismatic appeal that puts people almost under his spell. For example, Paisley. You know, there's no sign of the artist, and obviously Wee-wee and Paisley are an item.
What do you think about Wee-wee, straight shooter? And choose your words wisely.
You know, I know one thing, man. Don't get this guy pissed off. Don't get him mad, because we all know what he'll do. Does he get a little angry? He gets a little angry, but Mike, I want to go back to you said charismatic. Did you see his face? Well, how can you miss that face? Well, how could you call that face charismatic? Well, there's no explaining the charisma that this guy has unless we ask Paisley about it. Well, let's do that.
What do you want to know, guys?
Well, Mike said that Pee-wee,
Wee-wee. Let's get it right, Stevie.
okay, was charismatic, and I don't get it.
Of course he is. I mean, everyone loves
What do you
Wee-wee.
see in this guy? Can you tell me that?
It's just his natural
You know,
animal
something's happening.
magnetism.
Okay.
But Paisley, it's almost as if he puts people in a trance with that charismatic appeal.
Listen, I can't go into detail about what I see in him. This show is PG, all right?
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe that says it all.
That pretty
Yes,
much
it does.
said it all. Okay, it's going to be...
So enough of the Pee-wee myth.
On that note,
Corporal Cajun and Wee-wee will go at it here in this one-on-one opening bout here tonight. We're with you on Thunder with a great crowd on hand, and there is no question. We have seen two different sides of Wee-wee. One that is very
what?
spellbinding, and one that's very aggressive. Paisley, the man really knows There's two sides of it.
Definitely, and when the animal side of him comes out, you better watch out.
That's what it is, that animal side when Kwee turns angry.
It's a Jekyll and Hyde is what it is. There's a 2 count.
There it is.
And the Corporal is out of it, and Kwee back to the attack once again.
Well, he might need more than 2 sides tonight when he's going against the Cajun Man, because the Cajun Man, brother, does he bring a lot of fire to the wrestling arena. Tony, you know that. He's one of the MIAs, and he ain't playing.
There's that anger that we talked about.
That fire. Look at him. He's an animal.
He is an animal. And speaking of an animal, what about the animalistic things that went down Monday on WCW Monday Nitro at the hands of not only Vince Russo, but obviously the Steiner brothers and Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner and Goldberg are set to go one-on-one in Fall Brawl. And I would venture to say, after what happened to Goldberg's girlfriend, Beth, on Monday, Goldberg is like an animal, like a man possessed.
Well, he is going to be a man possessed when those two collide at Fall Brawl. That's a matchup that we have been anticipating for a long time, and we finally get to see it on September the 17th. Goldberg, Scott Steiner, one-on-one.
Big clothesline by the Cajun Man. I want to get back to this Goldberg situation. You know, Tony, I shoot straight. You know that.
I know that.
Mike, you know I shoot straight.
No question.
You just seen Pee Wee throw the guy into the turnbuckle right there. But
there is nothing Pee Wee about
okay,
Pee Wee.
Baby, let me try to finish this point. Goldberg started this whole thing. You know it as well as Mike. He started this thing about messing with somebody's girl when she's just sitting back minding her own business. Hey, when you play with fire, sometimes you get burned, and Tony and Mike bring that point out.
Let me say this. Beth was in a hotel room on Monday. An innocent bystander. Now, Madia is a different story. She obviously took the wrath of Goldberg a couple of weeks ago. And by the way, on this program, Mike Tenay, you did a one-on-one interview with Madia earlier in the week.
Yeah, a very interesting interview with Madia where we addressed many topics, including the fact that, as you mentioned, she's out here in the ring. This is nothing like what went down with Beth, Goldberg's girlfriend, who was minding her own business at the hotel.
Well, be that as it may, Pee Wee is in big trouble right now. The Cajun Man is coming up. He's looking for, right hand over the top. Blocked another one, right hand over the top. Brother, we got a Donnybrook going here.
I love Stevie Ray on play-by-play.
If you keep saying his name wrong, Pee Wee's going to come after you.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Please, let's not have that. Pee Wee is his name. And Corporal Cajun with a big slip of Pee Wee picked him up that time and slammed him down.
Inverted atomic drop. Big clothesline by the Cajun Man. And back to Goldberg. Even though Madia is out here at ringside, does not warrant Goldberg going over and doing certain things that he knows what this woman means to Scott Steiner, Mike, and Tony.
And even more so, Scott Steiner's actions unwarranted as well.
Speaking of here at ringside, check out the Misfits in action circling the ring. Sergeant AWOL, General Rection, Major Guns, Lieutenant Loco, they're all out there.
Yeah, Paisley, what you got to say about that?
I think you guys aren't giving Queenie the respect that he deserves.
Pee Wee is going to go after 3 or 4 guys. Look at him.
And he can handle them.
He's hot.
They've got to restrain Lieutenant Loco.
Physically holding back. He wanted to get right in his face. Kwee back into the ring now. Corporal Cajun.
Look out.
Back body drop. Corporal Cajun knew the ring presence. Just a defensive move that time. So Kwee on the outside, right in front of our broadcast location now. The wardrobe guy, Kwee, who has made that smooth transition from the wardrobe room to the ring. Yes,
Tony.
I said it.
Tony, I have to ask. That had to hurt.
You know, he's more than just a
Look at the
wardrobe
Cajun
guy
Man.
at this point.
What is her problem?
She just slapped the taste right out of the corporal's mouth.
That's if he had any taste in it in the first place.
She's standing up for a man is what she's doing.
That's right.
I'm with you, girl. I know.
Paisley, you're trying to tell us that the guy can't take care of himself without
Absolutely. He can take care of himself. He can take care of me and everybody at this broadcast table.
Yeah, that's your opinion only.
Outside in, dropped him on. He's almost like a brainbuster that time by the corporal, and a 2 count. And quickly, Kwee is out of it.
This match is taking its toll on both guys, Tony. Tony, I need to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Pee Wee was our wardrobe man once.
Kwee was.
Is he still the wardrobe man or is he not?
Yes, he is.
No, but he's more than just a wardrobe man. Misfits
belly to belly suplex.
Oh, so close.
Well, remind me not to go to wardrobe and get anything out of there. I'll have my own stuff made. Thank you very much.
You don't need it, man. You're right. You're looking fine. You don't need any wardrobe at all.
Thank you very much,
You don't look like
Tony.
you've ever been to wardrobe, Stevie.
Whoa,
hey,
watch
baby,
out. Watch out, kids. Pick up. Oh, boy.
I'm not going to get into a match with you tonight.
1, 2.
Almost.
A 2 count that time, and Corporal Cajun And Queewee really putting on a great display in this opening bout here on Thunder. We're heading to fall brawl, and I want to tell you, there's a reversal. Queewee holding his ground, ducking low, but Corporal face first, Corporal Cage.
You got to give it to Kiwi. I'm sorry. Oh, you got to give it to your man. He knows his stuff.
Stevie, try hooked on phonics, okay?
Whoa! Queewee gets the win.
Yes, he does. You got to give it to him.
In the face of all the MIA.
You got to give it to him.
Sensational move by Queewee. What a terrific counter.
Look out.
Look out.
Look out. What is this?
This is Paisley and Major Guns.
I guess Major Guns didn't take too kindly of the slap from Paisley to Corporal Cajun early. And now, look at this. They're holding the girls back. Oh, now Queewee's in there.
Turn him loose.
I don't think she took too kindly.
Kevin Nash is here on Thunder, and we'll be back. The fight is still going on. Now it's broken loose in the backstage area here. Oh, there's a challenge been issued. Paisley said, I want to see you later, and they're getting a little bit of it right now.
We're going to have to wait for later.
We got a major cat fight brewing here, guys.
Here's your paperwork for your match tonight. It's a three-way dance between you, Mike Awesome, and General Rection.
Look, I've already said I don't defend this belt on U.S. soil anymore.
That's right, you heard him. He ain't defending that belt on U.S. soil.
Felix, Elix, whatever your name is.
My name is Prime Time, baby.
Whatever. It's happening, and it's happening tonight. You may be dismissed.
That's from Ms. Jones, the assistant of the Cat. That was the other thing I guess the Cat was talking about. But we also have tonight Kevin Nash and Chuck Palumbo to face Booker T. But who's gonna be Booker T's partner tonight? He can choose anyone.
Well, don't look at me. Look who we have as our broadcast partner, Stevie Ray.
You know,
Come clean.
Tony, Mike, I got to be honest with you. I do know who the partner is.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Tell us.
I can't do that.
Suckers gots to know.
Suckers need to
Listen
know.
up, Tulsa. I'm not even gonna deal with you tonight. You wanna be Texans? Your state's about that big.
Wow.
I'm dealing with the rest of the 49 states.
Mike Sanders making friends here in Tulsa.
What did that mean?
Boys, the Natural Born Thrillers made one hell of a debut on Nitro.
No question about that.
And why wouldn't he? We're the genetically jacked superstars in WCW.
That is impressive.
You know, they are genetically impressive.
Now,
but, look at Mike Sanders.
Last night,
he's above average.
I asked myself,
they're jacked.
I said, self, why? Why isn't Chuck Palumbo the world heavyweight champion? Rob.
Because Booker T is.
Why isn't Jindrak and O'Hare the world tag team champions?
Because the Filthy Animals are.
Very, very simple.
And then I answered, and I said, Mike, because that's what I go by back home. If the inevitable almost happened last night, and if it would have happened, it would have been a way of life in WCW. So, Mr. Cameraman, pull it in real tight. We're bigger, we're faster, we're stronger, and oh yeah, we're a hell of a lot better looking than the rest of those guys in the back.
Does he include Reno in that too?
However,
got to know.
Our patience is running thin. So WCW, the Natural Born Thrillers are here to stay, and we're playing hardball, baby.
They may be here to stay and playing hardball, but I think the verbiage is going to be answered here. Look at this crowd on hand, because guess what? it's time for the filthy animal.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the World Tag Team
Yo,
Champions.
this goes to you and your 5 boyfriends up there.
Tell them about it, Conan.
When you said longer and stronger and harder, you also forgot to include dumber.
Speaking of dumber.
And when you also said Oklahoma's about this size, there's something else in here that's about this size.
Up. Those are fighting words, Tony.
Disco's the one who brought Mike Sanders in.
What is it you call you guys? The genetic jackasses?
Hey, Disco, that was genetically jacked.
Whatever. Hey, when you beat me Monday night, I made you a star. Well, tonight, it's me and you one-on-one. And I'll tell you what, Sanders, there ain't no way a green bum like you is gonna last 30 seconds with a star like me because you just don't got it like that, Sanders.
Disco's made another challenge to send. Whoa! It's Big Vito with a stick and he went right towards Reno.
What is the issue between these two men?
I don't know, but he went right at him and now with a stickball bat. Big Vito, the Staten Island fighter, is wasting away the natural-born thriller.
The Staten Island Express.
Look out. Is Big Vito working with the filthy animals now something, Tony, or what?
I think it's a personal issue with him and Reno. I don't know. He said it was something from a long time ago, and now the filthy animals have come in. Disco, Hoovy, Ray, Conan, they're all in.
Oh, yeah. It's on like Nick Bone now, Tony.
It is a Donnybrook. Look at him go at it. The filthy animals and the natural-born thrillers. Big Vito in the ring as well. Palumbo sending Disco going right after Mike Sanders.
A lot of heat between Disco and Sanders over what went down last week on this program when the animals feel that Sanders used Disco.
And they're right. We're coming back on Thunder.
You all right, man?
Yeah, man, I'm okay.
Yo, man, 5 guys out there, man. You crazy or what?
No, man, I just defended the WCW neighborhood in Staten Island, too, man.
Right. You from the neighborhood, I'm from the neighborhood. I got a tag match tonight. How about me and you hooking up?
You want to tag with me?
You my man.
Really? You seriously?
You my man. Big Nash and Palumbo tonight.
You mean Nash, the big 7-footer I kicked the smack out of, and I just punched him in his face.
You got
gave him a couple knuckles.
You got it. I need you tonight.
I him out. All right, I could be there, all right?
Most
I ain't got nothing to do tonight.
Booyah.
Give it to me, baby.
Hey, Cat, check this out, man. You ain't gonna believe this. I was out in the hallway. I just heard Disco talking about the cat couldn't kick his way out of a wet paper bag.
I don't care about Disco, man.
He also said that you ain't never gonna be the greatest because you ain't got it like that. He also said James Brown was the worst entertainer he had ever seen in his life.
Wait a minute. Who said that, Disco?
Hey, don't get worked up. Look, I got Disco tonight. I beat Disco. Disco's out of WCW.
Yeah, that's a good...
Yeah, that's good.
Wait a minute, chump. Disco was at the James Brown concert last week. And another thing, besides, as much as I hate Disco, I can't get rid of him. I checked that out last week, and he cannot be cut. No cut contract.
Come on, stupid, don't mess this up. This is your big chance. You've been waiting for this for weeks. Let's do this the right way. Daphne, I know it's been really hard for me to say this for so many weeks, but I am absolutely crazy about you. I love being around you, and if you just gave me half a chance, I would make you. What was that for?
My secret admirer. We went out last night, and he is so perfect. I have looked for a guy like him my entire life, and he's the one. I mean, and he's gonna be here tonight, and so you can meet him.
He's coming tonight?
Yeah. Who are those for?
Oh, these came for you. I guess that great guy must have sent them for you.
I told you, he really likes me. I can't wait for you to meet him.
Well, that's really heartbreaking to see Crowbar, who is so smitten with Daphne, who's been there for her all along, and she's got a secret admirer.
Oh, he's emotionally crushed is what it boils down to.
Speaking of crushed, let's take you back now, Mike, to New Blood Rising recently in Vancouver.
It was earlier this month. The double ladder match involving 3 Count and the Young Dragons. What a wild opener it was at the New Blood Rising pay-per-view. Look at that incredible move off the top by Jamie San.
They can just about do it all. And also we have found out now that Big Vito is going to be Booker T's partner later tonight against Chuck Palumbo and Kevin Nash. Palumbo and Kevin Nash. Stevie, you know, originally when we heard that Booker was going to be partner, we originally thought it was going to be you.
You know, a lot of people thought that, Tony, but you know the WCW Big Brass told me I had to be cool. My emotions have been running too high, and brother, I pull myself out of anything that has anything to do with matches and fighting around WCW when my brother's involved. All right. That's how it's got to be.
There you go, from the straight shooter himself. It's going to be the Harris brothers here in a handicap match against the three Young Dragons. To say the Harris brothers, even though they're not the World Tag Team Champs, is in a hand in the World Tag Team title scene, Mike, would be an understatement. They have really caused Chronic to lose the belts.
Yeah, Chronic on several occasions have been jumped from the back. They've been jumped from behind by the Harris boys since their return to World Championship Wrestling. And what a size and power advantage they have, despite being outnumbered in this 2-on-3 handicap match against the Young Dragons.
You know, Tony, Mike, I got to say something. Last week, we saw Chronic bring out 4 guys and beat them up unmercifully. Tonight, we got the Harris boys out here with who I think are formidable opponents. Whoa. Maybe they're short a little bit more than Chronic are, but be that as it may, the Harris boys, has gotten a little bit more personal than you think. There's more to what's going on than we seem to see on Thunder and Nitro.
Here is a Big Ron, a Heavy D on the outside. There's no question the Harris brothers match up physically to Chronic like no one does. Anybody who's in Chronic's league right now, physically, size-wise, power-wise, it's the Harris brothers.
Yes. Yes. Look at the strength.
Wow.
You got to look at these two guys. They don't have a big bodybuilder. Look what they remind me of, are 2 offensive linemen that can beat up anybody. Look at that side slam. And Chronic better get the game on and start worrying about who's jumping from behind. Brother, these 2 guys are coming at you.
This is the perfect physical matchup for Chronic. And I think it's inevitable that we see these 2 teams together down the line as Kaz just eats the steel chair.
Most people, Tony, I don't mean to cut you off, they go in the ring with Chronic. Most people that go in the ring are fighting defensively. These guys are fighting offensively. They're thinking about taking it to Chronic.
Spoken from a true tag team expert, Stevie Ray.
Yes.
This is total annihilation. And a big H-bomb that time on Jamie Son.
Was that the H-bomb?
That was the H-bomb, and I don't think Jamie Son's going to get up, and I don't think we're done H-bombing yet. Oh!
Look at the elevation.
Was that the H-bomb?
That was the H-bomb again on Yang. It's 1, 2, 3, it's over.
Double H-bomb.
Double H-bomb. Total domination. And they're not finished. Kaz Hayashi yet. Here's an H-bomb for him.
That's the hat trick.
Triple H-bomb.
Triple H-bomb is what it was. Wait a minute. You knew this would not go on answer. Clark and Adams are coming to ring.
It's on like Donkey Kong now, Tony.
You're not kidding, it is. Here they are. The 4 biggest men, the 2 biggest teams in the entire world.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
And they are hammering each other. And they're going outside.
The arena area cannot confine these 2 teams.
The arena area, I don't think the whole city of Tulsa, Oklahoma can confine these 2 teams.
The Harris brothers are trying to run out the back of the building. Maybe they got their motorcycles outside where they can make a fast getaway, Tony.
That better be their plan. I want to tell you, we want to see these 2 teams go at it one time, maybe on a pay-per-view and a telecast, to see exactly what will transpire. We have seen the fights. We've witnessed the carnage. It's not done yet. Look at this.
Can we get our cameras out there, Tony?
I don't know.
What is this?
Lay me out.
Where's she been?
Well, let her alone. Let her come on over.
Come on over all she wants. Whoa.
Oh, Tony.
He is right. That's about all we can say. What is she doing?
She's emotional.
Looks like she's got some words of wisdom for the Young Dragons.
Is she asking them to come here?
Was that wisdom?
If you follow her, I would think it would be a pretty good shot of wisdom. She said, come with...
And here come the Dragons.
Who wouldn't follow her?
And they're following Lammy out all the way out of the ring. We've got a lot more. Don't forget Booker T and Big Vito against Kevin Nash. Chuck Palumbo still to come.
I can't believe this. They're sending me to enemy territory, more ways than one.
Look, you just leave it to prime time, baby. It's all about the Benjis, and I got your back.
You got me covered?
It ain't gonna cost you nothing.
What's up, man?
Smooth, it's this hardcore division. I hate it. I'm trying to get out of this division. I'm stuck with the title. All you got to do is give the belt to me. You know, the cat won't let me give the belt away. This whole commissioner thing has gone through his head. I can't just give the belt away. I can't win for losing.
Not a problem. All you have to do is walk into the ring, and we have a hardcore I quit match, and all you got to do is say I quit. The bell rings ding ding, Smooth's the champ. You don't have the belt anymore.
I'm happy.
Everybody's happy.
Smooth, and I can get my groove on. My wiggle.
Oh, you can get the wiggle on like that.
Smooth, can we hook that up for tonight?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, I love that idea, Smooth.
That's gonna be smooth.
Hey, champ, looking at you, kid.
Hey, take it. That's smooth right there. Oh, yeah. Smooth. I like that.
Smooth is just that, and he has now struck a deal, so Norman doesn't have to have the hardcore title. A hardcore I quit match later on, where apparently Norman's going to come right in, say I quit, and be done with the title once and for all.
Well, he can get rid of the title without another butt kicking.
What is the deal with Daphne doing cartwheels?
It's a secret admirer. She's elated, and look how down Crowbar is.
And I don't want to know another thing. What was Elix Skipper doing with that cell phone? Who was he calling? We're not in Canada. He knows no one here.
Seemed like there was a bit of concern, though, on the face of Lance Storm with that big three-way dance-up coming against two big men and Awesome and General Rection.
Yes.
You know, we have never seen Crowbar like this. He's usually as animated as Daphne around the ring, but obviously his heart has been broken. It's been stepped on by Daphne, and she is clueless. I mean, someone go and tell Crowbar, tell the girl how you feel about her.
I'll go tell him right now. You want me to tell him?
All I know, guys, is this is not the kind of a man that you should be going into if you don't have the proper mindset.
That's true. He better get his adrenaline flowing back quick, because Reno, we all know, comes to the ring to do very, very, very bad things to people.
And what did above-average Mike Sanders say about Reno? He's the judge, the jury, and the executioner of the natural-born thrillers.
His mind does not seem to be here, guys.
Then he's going to be in trouble.
Oh, big foot. Oh, did you hear that one, Tony?
Wow, cracked the back of his head. Daphne inadvertently has taken Crowbar completely out of this against the wrong man. Reno is a buzzsaw. Daphne said that this secret admirer, who she said is here tonight, was everything she was looking for in a man, and it crushed Crowbar. Here Crowbar's firing back up on Reno.
And Stevie Ray, as you know, success in sports entertainment, it's not just physical, it's also mental.
That's true, Tony. And here we go right here. I've said it before. Crowbar is a guy that's so offensive-minded. That's all he knows is to go. And sometimes the best offense is the only defense. And he needs that about right now, sucker.
We know Reno can dish it out, but can he take it? He was attacked from behind by a man who obviously has a storied past with him, and that is Big Vito. And fresh off of that, the natural-born thrillers, Reno is in here. We're going to see what he's made of. Here's a cover, 1, 2.
Tony, I need to ask you something. Are we going to find out who this secret admirer is tonight? She said he was here. Are we going to find out who he is tonight?
It could be
Is
anybody.
he back at the hotel? Is he at the building? Hey, man, suckers need to know.
I know they need to know, but we don't know right now.
Well, you said you knew it all, so let me know.
Well, when I know, you'll know, because
I already know.
I mean, you can just see that Crowbar is trying his best, but he doesn't have his heart into it.
Guys, one thing we know about that secret admirer, it's someone that she said she's been looking for her entire life. She says, this guy is perfect, whoever that secret admirer is.
Pick up in a fall away that time, and there is Daphne with those flowers were from Crowbar.
Those all the same flowers, Tony?
The same flowers, and when he was going to give them to her, and then he said, oh, they're from the secret admirer.
Well, how?
He's too much of a gentleman. He's too easy.
Look at Reno go. Of all the guys in the natural-born thrillers, Tony, and I have to say this, and I go on regular say, of all the guys out there in that natural-born thrillers, this is the one guy that I think could go straight to the top, because he is, like you said, a buzzsaw.
He is a buzzsaw, and that roll of the dice maneuver, Mike Tenay, is awesome. It's really one of the best maneuvers that we have to end a match in the entire WCW.
Yeah, certainly a devastating finishing move that Reno has introduced to WCW.
Oh, look at these two guys match up so perfectly. If Crowbar head was in this match, Tony, I would think we will have a main event type match here, but his head is not into it. I mean, he needs to get his head right and come on and take it to this guy.
You make a great point there. Just doesn't appear to have the focus that he needs, but he's able to turn things around.
Speaking of love and love triangles and people's heart being broken, I got a little announcement for everybody.
What's that?
Well, David Flair, we know, and Miss Hancock are, I guess, getting ready to be a family, so to speak. They're going to have their wedding coming up very soon.
Did you get an invitation?
Monday, September 11th, Charlotte, North Carolina, Independence Arena, and live on WCW Monday Nights are the wedding of David Flair and Miss Hancock, Stacy Keibler.
We're going to invite the world to watch
Whoa!
the wedding
Did
on
you see
Nitro.
that?
Yes, we are. And here's a couple. 1, 2. Thought I'd bring it up because, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Everybody needs to know.
Everybody needs to know the whole situation with Daphne at one time and David and Crowbar.
It all ties into this match, Tony.
It really
Nice
does.
segue, Tony.
Certainly. There have been women involved in both men, including Reno. Reno, though, ducks that one low. And that kick, uppercut, caught him in the jaw that time and sent down Crowbar.
You know, Tony, we've all had crushes. You know, I've had crushes on girls that liked another guy. But, hey, man, you got to get it out your mind and get on down the road because, hey, pro wrestling is big business, and you need to do what you got to do because people in pro wrestling don't come to play. They come to hurt you. And he better get his head right. If not, this guy will put you on the critical list. There it is.
Hey,
oh, yeah.
Doing pretty well now.
Yeah, he's doing what I'm saying now. You know, you get her out your mind, man. I've been talking about women in WCW for the longest. They are no good for these guys around here. These athletes need to focus on the matches, focus on what we need to do, and that is get out there, entertain the people, and work hard, baby.
And I understand that, but
get them squacks off your mind.
That's easier said than done, Stevie, but when your heart is broken, when a woman is on your mind,
man, look.
Can you ever have that problem?
Look, man, if the Benjamin's in my back pocket and the bank account is big, hey, women are second nature anyway. Can you dig it?
Well, there you go. That's from Stevie Ray.
Yeah.
Straight shooting Stevie Ray.
Oh,
down
yeah,
goes Reno on a great move by Crowbar. Crowbar's got the chair. Look at Crowbar.
Oh, yeah, we're going to town now.
And he's got that concentration level back as well.
Now this is the offensive-minded maneuvers that I was telling you about earlier in the match. This is what I was telling you. This is what the guy does right. This is what he does good. Come on, Crowbar.
Crowbar up.
Oh, yeah.
On each safety rail, and he hit very hard on Reno. Reno has shown us so much. Not only a buzzsaw, not only a powerhouse, but has shown us innovative moves as well in the ring. And right now on the outside, he's at the mercy of a very angry, very heartbroken. Look at Daphne.
You see what I'm talking about? Why is she doing it with the weeds in her hand?
She's in love. She got a secret admirer. He's here. Her mind's not in the business here, Stevie. I mean, that can be the only explanation. Oh. Crowbar open from the apron, inside the ring. Middle rope springboard.
There it is. It's over.
Almost.
And what kind of sad sack, knowing everybody knows Crowbar is in love with this girl, what kind of sad sack will come out and come right behind him and steal away from him anyway? I want to see this guy.
Full arm dragon twist. That time, here's a pickup by Crowbar. Fireman's carry pickup.
That's a finish, Tony. It's over.
Let's see if it is.
Hook the leg for thoughts.
That was really a very nonchalant.
What is? Who is this?
Oh, that must.
Who is this?
That looks exactly like Crowbar.
And you know what, guys? The secret admirer may no longer be a secret.
Is that the secret admirer?
Look at Crowbar looking. It's almost like he's looking not only in a mirror, but he's looking at the man. And look, he can't believe what her secret admirers come out. Who is this guy? They're hugging, and
this is the guy she's been looking for her whole life.
If suckers don't need to know now, they need to know now.
He looks just like Crowbar. Crowbar's been running under her nose for the last 6 months.
It's like Crowbar's twin.
Tony, is this guy?
Oh, that's eerie.
Is this guy a relative of Crowbar?
I don't know.
Or does Daphne just like hanging around the same kind of looking guys?
Oh, watch out.
Oh, look out! Oh, man.
The roll of the dice on Crowbar. That's going to be it. It's over. Crowbar in the offense going his way, but then when he saw what was going on with Daphne and her secret admirer, whoever he is, it took all the fight out of him, and now it was easy pickings.
That's what happens when your mind is not. He just ran Reno off, Tony.
Just ran him right off.
The distraction cost Crowbar that match with Reno.
Boy, and did you see the point from Reno that time that you're a dead man for getting involved in my matchup?
Brother, he's looking dead at it, too. Can I ask you something, Tony?
Yes, you can.
Is this guy a professional wrestler? Does he drive a truck, a cab, or what? He just jumps in the ring with a pipe in his hand.
There's just no explaining it, Stevie Ray.
Well, suckers need to know.
The friend of Daphne's, that's all we need to know. I mean, Crowbar came from a gas station, so you never know.
Kevin, I guess you heard we had a match tonight. I got some good spots worked out.
Double team.
Listen, I know we got a match. Deal is this. I ain't worried whether we win this match or not. I'm worried about fall brawl. You got them thrillers here tonight. You do me a favor. You get a hold of Booker. You take him out. You make sure he doesn't make the match. We'll worry about Vito when the time comes. You got it?
Done deal, baby.
All right, man.
Hey. B, what's up, man? You gonna stretch out or what, man?
What's up, man? I'm just checking things out here.
Talking about, man, we got a long night, man. The show already getting crunk, man. We got business.
I got business
How
to
you
take
gonna
care
warm
of,
up,
too.
man?
I warm my own way, like from Staten Island neighborhood, you know, play a little stickball before I go out. Makes me feel good, you know?
Stickball, huh?
You don't know nothing about that.
Well, let me tell you something, man. You ain't the only sucker from the neighborhood.
Book, you talk a lot of gaga in your day, but you can't play with me.
Is that a challenge?
That's a challenge. Let's go. Come on.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Commissioner, I got somebody here that wants to see you.
Turn your chair around when I'm talking to you here, man. Hey, is that 8-ball? Let's see. Do I have more money than the cat?
Man, come on, give me that,
Hey, man. Hey, what I'm here to talk to you about is that Disco Sanders matchup. I think that's the best idea I've heard in the 5 years I've been here at WCW. Disco leaves WCW.
No, Disco ain't going nowhere, man.
What are you talking about? He's not going anywhere. I think that's a great idea, man. What are you talking about?
I tell you what, Disco is not going anywhere, but you are, Miss Jones. Get his ass out of here.
Get your big old hands off me, girl.
Guys. I'm sorry, man, but you guys are fired. You've been making a career out of making me look bad. I'm the star, and I'm keeping the record contract. Oh, easy. We got one more obligation to fulfill. We're gonna wrestle the Dark Carnival tonight, and then after that, it's gone. It's over with. And if you guys make me look bad, it's gonna be hazardous to your health.
Tank and 3 count or no more. Well, we haven't seen Madia since she went through the table, courtesy of a jackhammer from Goldberg last Monday. This past week, Mike Tenay went to her home to conduct this one-on-one interview.
Madia, we want to thank you for allowing the WCW camera crew into your home at this time of rehab and recuperation from the injury suffered at the hands of Bill Goldberg. And while we certainly want to touch on that and get an update, I think maybe initially we need to introduce you to the viewership of World Championship Wrestling. We've been watching you on our programming for the past couple of months, but we really don't know all that much about you. Bring us up to speed, if you will, on your background.
Thank you, Mike. Well, I was involved in Latin TV. I've done some acting in the States as well. Athletically, I'm involved in the fitness industry. I competed in the Natural Ironman in Seattle, Washington, my hometown. And I'm presently under contract with Vito Publications. So you can see me next month in their Flex issue.
Well, very impressive credentials. I guess you felt it then would be natural to make the transition into sports entertainment.
Oh, absolutely. The fact that I love being in front of the camera, for one, taking acting, and with my athletic background, like I said, I mean, what a better opportunity than to put it together and work with wrestling.
The last time we saw you on WCW TV, you were being jackhammered through a table by Bill Goldberg. Bring us up to date on your condition.
Well, as you can see, I'm going to be out for a while. But you know, Mike, I think I happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. But you better believe that Scotty will be there next time.
I also understand that as of late, you've been working at the WCW power plant.
Yes, I have been. I want to get a lot more involved in wrestling, and I think that bringing my femininity and with my athletic background, there's nothing wrong with being more involved in the ring. And I have, not at the moment, but I have been going to the power plant, working very hard, training, learning the techniques. Medusa was training me with Sarge and Paul Orndorff, and I'm excited. I'll be back.
Well, you know, an athletic background and all that is very good, and I think it's impressive that you've been training at the power plant. But Madia, what are you? You're 5 feet tall, you're 100 pounds, you're obviously beautiful, you're obviously intelligent, there's no question about that. But as of late here, it just seems like your role has changed even to become more physical, and I'm not sure that you're ready to compete in this men's world.
What do you mean men's world? Whether I'm a man or a woman, you can be competitive. And just because I'm 5 feet tall and a woman, Mike, doesn't mean that I can't be more involved. I mean, I think that women have a lot more to offer than just being this eye candy or, as you will...
Well, an arm piece for Scott Steiner, because when you arrived here in WCW, that's really what you were.
You know, I take that a little insulting, and I'll tell you something. I will be working with Big Papa Pump for a long time, and yes, I am going to be a lot more involved in the ring. Eye candy, I don't like that word.
Insulting or not, I think that's just the reality of the matter.
No, I beg to differ. Let me tell you, there are women in this industry that have been working in this profession that were offered a Playboy contract, if you will, and it changed who they were. That is not me. I'm not going to sit at home and collect a paycheck to take my clothes off and take the easy way out. I want to earn my money. I want to be involved, you know, in wrestling. I want to do a lot more for this company than just sit at home collecting paychecks and taking your clothes off, because that's what's expected of women.
But Madia, did you ever think maybe if you had taken that contract from Playboy, you wouldn't be in the situation that you're at now, recuperating here in this bed with this neck brace on?
You know, I think you failed to forget there was a time when you interviewed Scotty and he was choking you out. Not to say that during that interview I didn't feel like jumping over the couch and choking you out myself, but I came in between the two of you. I saved you from Scotty.
You saved me? No,
yes, I did.
You saved Scott Steiner from larger fines and longer suspensions. That's what you did.
Mike, you are being so sarcastic.
No,
and you know what?
I think there's realism and then there's sarcasm, and that's where the line is blurred with you.
No, I think you're being a little chauvinistic, and you know what? I don't approve of your sarcasm, so
yeah,
I think...
I've heard this all before. I am woman, hear me roar.
I think we'll continue this at another time. Once I've spoken to Scotty, you and I can continue this little interview. But until then, I'm finished. So you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah. Good luck to you in your future in sports entertainment, honey, because you're going to need it.
Sure.
I've been throwing him down a pipe.
The big stickball game, the challenge that was made earlier.
All right, we're good.
Two men will be tag team partners later on in this telecast. Oh, he blew it right by.
You stink! Move it over. I brought this special for you.
Nobody talks trash like my brother, Tony. What do you think about that?
Some trash talking going on there. Oh, he threw him a softball and he blew it by. Wait a minute! It's the Natural Born Thrillers!
Oh, come on.
They are hammering Booker, and now here goes Big Vito with stickball mitts. They chase him away.
Nash told them to take out Booker.
This is what Nash was talking about.
I am so happy. No more hardcore title, no more garbage cans, no more brooms, no more...
Oh! Nailed by the great Muta, the Dark Carnival.
Right in the throat.
On their way to the ring for the next matchup, and there their opponents in the ring already.
This is going to be the swan song for Tank Abbott in 3 count. As we heard earlier, Tank has fired 3 count, blaming them for making him look bad.
And this is his final engagement with 3 count.
You know, Tank Abbott reminds me of a modern-day David Ruffin, who wanted to take over the Temptations and be the lead singer about himself.
Cut the music. 3 count, you gotta back up a little bit. Back up, get off the square.
What's he doing? He's gathering up their trademark green circles, and he trashed them.
What, the green circles? What's 3 count gonna do without their circles?
Is he gonna sing without backup?
Get out, you're out here.
You got to be joking.
For a good song?
You got to be joking.
Looks like Tank's a solo artist.
Kind of like Gladys Knight firing the Pimps.
Exactly, Tony.
Ain't nothing but a Tank thing. Here it is again.
You say you want to hear the crowd, but it ain't gonna sound too loud.
Tony,
you see, it's hard to hear.
This is the worst song in the
We'll
history of
rip
mankind.
both of your ears. Come on, everybody. Ain't nothing but a Tank thing. Ain't nothing but a Tank thing. Come on. Ain't nothing but a Tank thing.
Do we have to,
guys? Ain't nothing
He
but
might want
a
to reconsider
Tank
firing
thing.
the backup singers.
Everybody.
He need to reconsider coming out and trying to lay down some real tracks, if you know what I'm saying.
Boy, about 3 weeks on the Billboard charts, that thing can go plywood.
Well, here they come, Tony.
Here comes the Dark Carnival.
Clown Posse and Vampiro along with the great Muta. And here they come, Mike, today. And let's show them what happened Monday on Nitro.
It was the first ever title defense of the GCW, the Juggalo Championship belt, and the devastating right hand by Tank Abbott not only took down Charles Robinson, but also Vampiro.
But of course, Vampiro retained the Juggalo Heavyweight Championship.
Hey, wait a minute, Tony. How can anybody take this guy serious? This is the same guy that takes old ladies out for a living and gets paid for it.
No, that's Gigolo. He's a Juggalo.
He said it himself that he was a gigolo.
No, Juggalo.
Juggalo.
Followers of the ICP, the Insane Clown Posse, Shaggy Two Dope, and Violent J, who are going to be joining the Great Muta and Vampiro in this 8-man tag team matchup on Thunder.
Well.
And look at this. Tank Abbott is in a corner by himself. He won't even stand in the same corner with a 3 count for this 8-man tag.
Not only does he make him sound bad, he makes him look bad.
Yeah, but he's got to rely on them in this match.
Let's not forget, still to come, we've seen Screaming Norman. He's got an I Quit match where apparently we're going to see him come right in here with the smooth and say immediately I quit and relinquish that title.
Could have a new champion then.
Well, Tony, didn't he just get jumped in the back? He's had a very rough night.
Well, he has. Well, Norman always seems to have a very rough night. That's him living, I guess.
Great Muta, look at his speed.
Acceleration, impact, that's all a part of the Great Muta. And what a fit he is with this bizarre dark carnival. With Vampiro with the ICP.
Oh, man.
That really is a perfect fit in wrestling style and in look.
What was that punch by Evan Courageous?
Well, Courageous with a great drop kick, showing his whereabouts that time, standing. Position drop kick, that time holding on to the leg of Vampiro, but the other leg caught, flights to the cover, and a save by Sugar Shane and Shane.
Good move by Vampiro, but I still don't understand how a guy can come out and brag about being a gigolo.
Well, okay, we'll explain that. It's Juggalo.
Is that one step under a juggernaut?
I don't know.
Evan over the top.
But the ICP's in now, and they go down at the hands of 3 count. What about that?
Violent J and Shaggy D.A. I'm sorry, what are the names?
No. Shaggy Two Dope and Violent J, and Tank Abbott is yet to get involved.
Oh, my fault.
Mickey J just got the green mist from Muta.
Oh!
And down the referee goes, and then a standing sidekick, and down goes the Great Muta. Oh, this is a lot of peril now for 3 count and Tank Abbott. Tank Abbott's not even really gotten involved in this at all. He's on the outside, but look at this.
Look at the big strength of the polar bear.
Oh!
Follow a slam by Violent J. Shaggy to the top with the leg drop. He just hit the guillotine leg drop.
The ICP, these guys can go.
They just cleaned house. They just cleaned house.
Now Tank comes in and pushes away one of the ICP. He ducked the spin kick. He's got Vampiro down. This is just a pit ball.
Oh, there's that right hand.
Over the top.
Whoa, my goodness.
Now what is, oh, he just elbowed him.
They're all trying to
Great
take him
Muta.
off. Well, the Great Muta got in there, but they have not been able to get this man off his feet.
They kind of standoffish when it comes to Tank.
Tank Abbott, in the midst of his song being spoiled, is like a, see if I can use the word, a juggernaut.
He's a punching machine.
I thought the Great Muta's tooth just came out of his mouth.
Here comes they've got baseball bats.
3 count to the rescue. Wait a minute.
Look at this.
What?
Tony, I told you earlier, it's the same thing that happened to David Ruffin in 1966. They kicked him out of the group. That's what happens.
Yeah, but they didn't nail him with baseball bats, did they?
Now, how do we know that?
Never use baseball bats.
How do we know that,
Hey,
Tony?
Oh, Muta with the moonsault.
Yes.
Muta with the moonsault. There's no referee to make a count.
Guys, did Tank Abbott ask for this with the treatment of 3 count lately?
It's over. The referee finally got back in. It's over. And the Dark Carnival wins this thing. Tank Abbott, who just fired 3 count. There's a lot more to that story, but we'll be back on Thunder.
Yeah, it's no need to correction. Boston's gonna be our #1 draft pick. As far as I'm concerned, he's signed, sealed, and delivered. When he found out how much money we can give him, all he wanted to do was know what's up with the Benjamins. I know, tonight everybody think it's gonna be 2-on-1, but what they don't know, it'll be Storm and Awesome against Rection. I know, yeah.
Can't believe what I just heard.
I didn't put
Man, tell your book now. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been doing this. Squash that, man. We'll handle that piece of business later. Tonight, we got Hall, we got Big Nash, I'm thinking about his buddy, and we got Palumbo.
Yeah, he's a chump, man.
And these two suckers, we gotta pull the plug on tonight. Can you dig that?
Yeah, I can.
Paisley, joined by your new love interest, the Kwee-Wee. I must say that catfight between you and Major Guns earlier on was something else. As a result, you have challenged her to a fight here tonight. And I've got a feeling the fur is really gonna fly.
Gene, I do not have time for your sexual innuendo. The fact is, I'm a real woman, unlike that tramp Major Guns who just wants to show off her cannonballs. You know, it's females like her that give females like me a bad name. So tonight, I'm gonna show her what it's like to catch a beat down from a real woman. In fact, Major Guns, I dare you to face me alone, woman to woman without the rest of the misfits. Kwee-Wee, darling, come. You must help me prepare for this match.
So we're going to have Paisley against Major Guns later on. And it's time for the I Quit match for the hardcore title. Very briefly, this coming Friday, August 25th, tickets go on sale for Monday Nitro, returning to the Nassau Coliseum, Uniondale, New York, Long Island. That date is Monday, September 25th. Get your tickets when they go on sale this Friday. And get your tickets for Monday Nitro coming to Kitchener, Ontario, Canada at the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium. The date is Monday, September 18th. Tickets go on sale for that event this Saturday, August 26th. What about this? Did you hear Elix Skipper talking on that cell phone that Mike Awesome is going to be their #1 draft pick, that he's going to join the team? What's this all about?
I cannot believe that, Tony, but I got something else to say. What's wrong with them there cannonballs?
Please, Stevie. Here comes the hardcore champion, screaming Norman Smiley. This shouldn't be much of a match.
No, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, this should be a walkover. You might as well just hand that hardcore championship directly to that man, M.I. Smooth.
He's going to step in. He's going to say, I quit. Smooth knows all about it. Smooth's going to win his first championship here in WCW.
How can anybody trust it? How can anybody trust this guy?
What's Norman talking about?
Was he talking? Did he say something?
Well, he took that shot in the throat from Muta. Remember, right as the Dark Carnival was coming to the ring.
He just laid down.
Asking.
He can't speak, Tony.
He can't talk.
This is an I Quit match, and all he has to do is say 2 words.
He laid down for it. Oh,
what?
Oh, me. Asking.
Norm?
He can't talk.
I'm sorry, buddy, I can't hear you.
It must have been the chop to the throat from the great Muta.
I think he might have injured his larynx.
Only thing he had to do was get in here. Oh, me.
Oh, man, for crying out loud.
Norm?
Only thing he had to do was get in here and say, I quit, and poor Norman can't even do that.
I understand.
Uh-oh.
But what if we get him pen and paper and let him write it, Tony? Will that work?
That would work, I guess.
Yeah. Smooth has lost his patience and his temper all at once here.
I guess Smooth thinks he's being swerved here.
Yeah, double crossed by screaming Norman.
Boy, is he ever.
Who's not screaming Norman anymore.
Not anymore. Well, the pen and paper thing is out the window now.
He doesn't realize what happened to Norman at the hands of the Dark Carnival, and he doesn't realize that screaming Norman doesn't have a voice.
Oh, man.
Ask him.
Give me something.
That might have blew it out of him.
He's trying to say, I quit. He just went,
Was that a scream?
It just, He didn't say anything else. Oh,
man.
So I guess
M.I. Smooth.
M.I. Smooth's got to beat it out of him here. He's got to win it the hard way.
He's got to
earn it. Oh!
He's going to beat something out of him, Tony, and I don't think it's a scream.
He's not going to get it. Look at it.
Nothing. Can't hear you, Norm.
He can't give up if he can't talk.
This was the plan of M.I. Smooth. Look at the eyes of M.I. Smooth.
Now, we all know M.I. Smooth is a very shady character. He drowns around in that taxi cab, getting in a lot of, whatever. Getting in a lot of people's business. And right now, he's taking it to Norman Smiley because he wants to get a title without earning it, and that's what happens.
Well, and Norman wants to get rid of it as well, Stevie Ray.
Sometimes it's not that easy, Tony.
And the only way to lose is to say, I quit.
Or fight for your life. Right now, he better start fighting this big guy. Big, powerful man with about 25-inch arms could beat him, put him out of the game, if you know what I'm talking about.
Norman can't give the title away, but he's always got time, apparently, for a big win. Oh,
no! Can this match end on a knockout or something of that nature?
He's got to say, I quit.
Oh, man. What did he say? What did he say?
I don't know what he said.
He said something, sucker. Did he say the sucker needs to know or what?
No, I don't think he said no. Double action on Norman. Norman right now is fighting life.
He's got to fight back at this point.
Yeah. Or he'll completely obliterate him from the ranks of WCW. Screaming Norman, the reluctant, hardcore champion.
Oh, it's getting cranked up now, baby.
Can't even say, but the only way he can lose is say, I quit.
What was that?
He can't lose this match. He can't lose it.
Oh,
gonna try and beat it out of him.
Last time I seen a slap like that, it was on 108th Street.
Whoa, boy. Uh-oh. The big arms, the massive chest of M.I. Smoke getting unplugged here. And Norman is
I can't understand you, Norm.
he's vainly trying to scream, I quit. He's been trying since he walked in the ring.
M.I. Smooth is very ticked off now. He just pulled his britches up, baby. He said they had a deal, Tony.
They did, we saw it. They did have a deal. This is one of the most bizarre things we've ever witnessed on Thunder.
Norman just can't fulfill the deal because he can't talk.
Norman Smiley right now is taking an old-fashioned flogging.
Yeah, he is getting flogged.
Yeah, this is what he's been trying to avoid.
And the fact is, it's
He just let out a squill.
Oh, 300-pound splash.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Look out. Look out.
Oh. It's not going to do him any good.
He just told Norman Smiley, do not, I repeat, do not play me like a fool.
I quit! I quit! Right there!
Wait a minute.
What happened, Tony?
Hey, is he going to give the match to Norman because...
What happened?
Norman's going to... He's going to retain that. He still wins.
He can't give the hardcore title away.
M.I. Smoke said, I quit. And that was good enough for the referee, but it's not good enough for Norman.
Oh yeah, Rexion's a done deal. Don't even call Awesome. You kidding me? That red, white, and blue gimmick is all BS. When you told him about the signing bonus and how much money he'd get off the door, he was already singing, "Oh, Canada, show me the money." I know. As far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't want to be Awesome tonight. Yeah, you're right.
What is going on here?
We got another one here.
Hey, Mr. Commissioner, great to see you.
Hey, Mean Jim,
Good
how you
looking
doing,
suit.
man? Thank you.
I want to see that Disco leaves WCW.
I can't do it. It's his contract, Mean Jim. I cannot do it.
Well, now, wait a minute. I could be a very persuasive man. Here's a year's supply of Viagra. Miracle drug.
I don't need that, old man.
How about a little money?
No.
I got money here. Here's a few hundred.
Take that money and buy a hair piece, okay?
Take the whole thing.
Now, you take your love kit and get the hell out of my office.
You've got to be kidding me.
No,
That's rude.
Yeah, rule your ass
You
out of
can
my
blow it out your...
Yeah, you too.
We are joined by Tigers here, but Mike, today, very briefly, it sounded like from your recent interview, you don't want Madia, don't think she should be in WCW.
Tony, I don't know what you're talking about. She has her place in sports entertainment, and it's pretty obvious. Her place is on the arm of Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Eye candy.
Mike, don't get beside yourself, man. You know, things can happen. You know, you already been through stuff like this before.
Tigers, it's good to see you out here. What you doing
Good to
out
see
here
you
with
too,
us?
Tony. What you think? I'm here to commentate my boys' match, you know. Help him out.
Your segment early, that's not coming up now.
Yeah.
You mean it's the next match?
It's the next match.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Is it okay if I hang out here with you guys? Is that all right?
Well, if it was left up to me, that'd be one thing. But Tony, you're the boss out here.
Yeah, sure, sweetie. You can always stay out here with us.
Tony. Hey, Tony, you want to get a little filthy with me afterwards? You know, after the show tonight? Hang out?
Tony, put your headset back on. Put your headset back on. You've got a job to do out here.
Yes.
Get a little filthy later on.
Tony, is a match about to go down. Do you mind?
What's the deal with everybody wanting Disco out of here?
Well, can you blame them? There's a groundswell of support all of a sudden that's been gaining backstage to make this match. Disco leaves WCW. Everybody's sick of him.
And Tony, I'm shooting with you now, right now, brother. Everybody wants this guy out of the company, even you.
I would agree with that. Well, we need to turn our attention to the ring. You know, these two girls beat the stuffings out of each other earlier, and now they got this challenge match.
It's on now, Tony.
Do you know what I want to know? I want to know how much Major Gun secret weapons cost, okay?
Oh,
I mean...
What do you mean secret weapons?
You know, the secret weapons that she has. She's going to have to wrestle for another 30 years in order to pay off that debt. I mean,
Hey,
come
baby,
on, they're not even real.
It's nothing secret about them damn weapons.
Paisley, boy, she jaw-jacking Major Guns. And Major Guns and Paisley. I mean, this fight broke loose in the ring early. Oh,
look out, look out.
Paisley. Handspring, back elbow.
Paisley is dangerous.
Yes, she is. Boy, she's dangerous. She's fired up. Look at this.
You know, guys, we were talking about women getting physically involved here in sports entertainment. Tigress, things didn't work out too well for you 48 hours ago on Nitro when you tried to get involved and you took the Shanton bomb.
Yeah, I know, I was trying to, be behind my boys and everything, but God, I don't know what happened when we were wrong, but I know that the Filthy Animals will get some revenge when the time is right because that was wrong.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time. I've heard it before.
Oh, look out.
What a fight we are seeing.
Major Guns has turned the table. And Tigers, I got a question for you too.
Yeah.
Why don't you and every other yak out here in WCW keep your, just stay out of the way, and you won't get hurt, baby.
Yeah, right.
This is a man.
There you go.
Look at this, Tony. Look at this.
She's going to the ring. What? She's to the. These two girls were lining up in the ring, and now
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
1, 2, 3, and Paisley wins it from a right hand from Tigress.
Tigress just jacked her jaw, and you know what, guys?
What?
I think she was out here early on purpose. This is a premeditated plan.
That was a strategic plan.
I think so too. Look at the celebration. We were all part of the setup.
Oh, come on.
You fell for it.
Man, I keep telling you people, no, I cannot do this, man. Disco ain't going nowhere. Now, I have spoken.
Oh, man. What do you think, Ray? Ain't much left. At
The
least we
Filthy
tried,
Animals.
man. We're never gonna get
Yeah, close my door, too.
They want to get
Man,
rid
I
of
can't
Disco
believe these
too.
people. They keep coming in here.
Well, who doesn't? Huh?
How did it go?
That's Ray, man.
Ray, give me some good news.
That's K-Dog.
K-Dog, what about it?
Cat says he stays.
Oh, man. Disco's still here. Let's go back to work, guys.
That's a lot of disappointed people.
Hey, Tony, I wanted to be in that line, too.
Prime time playing work, baby. They both bit. They'll be so busy in the ring trying to kill each other, all you have to do is sit back, wait, and pick up the pieces.
Sound good?
Good to go, baby. There you go.
Oh, how about this double swerve by Elik Skipper, huh?
That's exactly what it was, trying to plant those seeds of distrust in the minds of both of the opponents of Lance Storm.
Mike Sanders comes out. Let's take a look at what he did to the Filthy Animals a week ago, Mike, today.
Well, Mike Sanders had convinced Disco that he had inside information on the Natural Born Thrillers last week. He brought Disco into the web, he turned on Disco, and all the Filthy Animals. That was 1 week ago on this program, and now it's payback time as far as Disco's concerned.
And all the efforts of everyone, from Mean Gene Okerlund to the Filthy Animals themselves, to a line of about 100 long in the backstage area.
100?
Hey,
Looks
guys,
like a couple of hundred to me.
Face it, all three of us would be in that line if we weren't out here at the
We didn't have
broadcast
to be
table.
right here. We'd be in that line, too, Tony.
Yes, we would.
Yes, we would.
And apparently there's not enough money or enough of anything to make the
He's
cap.
got a no-cut contract.
How did he get a no-cut contract?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
He must have an agent or something.
Well, hey, I'll get to work on it because something's got to know, Tony.
So we'll just beat him up, I guess, would be good enough for now.
Can't do it. Too cool, baby. Here we go right now.
Who's too cool?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sure can't say that about Disco.
How about
He's
you're
anything
talking
but
about
too
Disco?
cool.
He's telling the animals stand back. After what we just saw with the cat, I guess he doesn't want him at ringside. I don't know.
I think he feels guilty for bringing turncoat Mike Sanders into his organization.
He should.
Well, yeah, he should, but hey, that's what happens when you let a sad sack like Mike Sanders infiltrate your group of guys, and hey, you get brought down one by one.
Well, he's not the most outstanding judge of character, is the Disco.
No, he is not.
He doesn't have much character of his own, and here we go.
But he's on fire now, baby.
And he is a character.
He wants some of turncoat right now.
He's got something to prove to the entire Filthy Animals. That's one of the reasons he sent him away. He'll do this on his own. Outside goes Mike Sanders of the Natural Born Thrillers, and here comes the Disco of the Filthy Animals. Where are they going to go? A jab, safety rail.
I haven't seen Disco this angry, this animated in quite some time. I don't know if I've ever seen it, Tony.
Yeah, he's got something to prove to the other Filthy Animals.
Something that proved to hundreds of people in the backstage area. I mean, I've never seen anyone gang up on one man like everybody ganged up on the Disco tonight.
Yeah, I guess we should remind everyone, despite overwhelming support in favor of it, this is not a Disco leaves WCW match if he loses. Wow. Darn.
Here's the whip in now by Disco, sending Sanders into the midsection. Don't forget, later on, Booker, T, the world champion, and boom! Big Vito will be a tag team. One of the Cowboys, Jay Novacek.
Which one was Jay Novacek, Tony?
The camouflage hat.
Oh, okay, the one with the beard in his head. Okay, let's go.
Oh! Would you think he was going to be wearing a helmet?
I don't know, baby.
Don't get today's started.
Novacek, he was a tight end for the Cowboys, 3 Super Bowls.
Pounding on the back in the shoulder blades now, and now throwing Disco on the inside. There's been so much bad blood, and here's the cover. Understatement, 1-2. An understatement between the Filthy Animals and the Natural Born Thrillers.
The turncoat has turned this thing around. And look at that kick to the solar plexus, Tony.
Man, Mike Sanders can execute moves, there's no question. And an attitude to be, what a mad piece he's become for the Natural Born Thrillers. And there, the Filthy Animals staying on the outside, cheering on Disco.
Well, you gotta give Mike Sanders his due.
1-2, got a 2 count.
He's rallied these guys together. I guess he's a natural born leader for the Natural Born Thrillers, and he's gonna try to get some things going for him right here in WCW. But right now, he's got a problem with the Inferno Man.
Well, you gotta give him credit too. Disco said he's gonna, because of what happened, he's gonna make good for it. Told the Filthy Animals to stay on the outside. And now, Mike Sanders, as the Filthy Animals do remain on the outside, taking the measure of Disco here. Later on, here's a cover. 1, 2, Chuck Palumbo and Kevin Nash will team up against Booker T and Big Vito. That is still to come in this telecast, and we're going to see if the swerve attempt by Elix Skipper work, and if he'll help Lance Storm later on here tonight.
That was a double swerve by Elix Skipper.
Yes, it was.
We're all going to fall. Find out this telecast. Disco runs over Sanders. 1, 2, no, and Sanders gets away. Boy, the Disco certainly does have something to prove. Whoa! Atomic drop that time by Disco, putting Sanders down, and trying to Russian leg sweep.
Yeah.
It was blocked, I think, at the last minute.
True, it really was, but the Disco Inferno that time with a great penny combination.
Oh, look out.
Trying these moves, Sanders blocked it effectively, a back elbow.
There he is, Shockbuster.
Here come the Natural Born Thrillers.
The Natural Born Thrillers.
They're brawling with the animals.
And look at Disco. He's turning his head.
Disco's leaving the ring. He got the man pinned. He can pin the man right now, and he's leaving the ring.
He had Sanders down, and now he'll go over and cover Sanders. 1, 2, too little, too late.
Too late. He didn't hook the leg, and Mike Sanders stuck a leg outside the rope. He had to break the hold. Now the Disco's going for it. For the DDT. He's got a chance right here.
Let's see if he can do it. 1, 2, no on the ropes, too close to the ropes again.
Why won't he hook the leg? The man has done it twice.
The Natural Born Thrillers made off with the Filthy Animals. They're gone. Disco looking the other way, and the match continues now without his moral support. Sanders blocked the DDT, holding onto the top rope.
That was an excellent counter by the innovative, above-average Mike Sanders.
Oh! A variation of a neck breaker. 1, 2. Sanders wins.
Yeah, talk about innovative and unique moves.
Was that a neck breaker or a back breaker?
Combination. 2 for the price of 1.
Mike Sanders defeats Disco again, and he earned every bit of that. We're coming back with more on TBS.
I'm here with Chuck Palumbo, who's in the main event tonight.
You know, I told you to do one thing. Don't put that in my face. I told you to take care of Booker and you didn't do it. I was up all, you know what? I shouldn't have sent a bunch of greenhorns to do my job. Now whatever. Now I was up all night, I feel like hell. This is great.
Wow, a little heat between Kevin Nash and Chuck Palumbo because they didn't get the job done.
A little heat?
Trying to take your brother out.
Hey, it's the way it goes sometimes. Trying. You didn't get the job done, though, Tony.
Yeah, that's a lot of heat for 2 guys that need to get together in that main event tag. And it was Monday on Nitro. Lance Storm in this matchup with Mike Awesome. And we saw Jeff Jarrett nail Awesome with the guitar, but was that on purpose? That's the question that we all had Monday night.
The fact is, Lance Storm retained the title, and now, thanks to Elix Skipper, Rickson and Mike Awesome will have to have eyes in the back of their head. They don't trust each other. They overheard both phone
conversations that were plants, that were swerves from Elix Skipper.
Elix Skipper tonight has pulled a major coup for this match coming up right now, Tony.
If I can be serious for a minute.
He's always serious.
Oh, come on.
I may have misjudged you.
What? What?
Last week,
who we talking
I watched some of the political campaigning going on in this country, and I realized that America has some lofty and noble goals.
Well, he's right.
Yes, he is.
Al Gore spoke of safety in schools, getting guns off the street, and universal health care. Things we already have in Canada.
Oh, we knew this was coming.
Yeah.
That's when I realized that your goal, the true American dream, if you will, is to become Canadian.
Stop.
Gee, I'm sick.
Avoid the political downfalls in your country. Renounce your U.S. citizenship now.
That's enough.
And join Canada.
That's
Pull
enough.
the plug on this guy.
Someone cut off this microphone. This propaganda we don't need.
Tony, how can you let this guy do this?
We could use
How can I?
an 11th province.
11, yeah, okay.
Let's take the first step together. All rise for the playing of your new national anthem.
You know, I usually stand up for that, but I'm not standing up now.
Not tonight.
11th province? What's wrong with Iceland? Go get that.
Yes, Tony. Mike, there's only 25 million people in Canada.
And your point, Stevie.
How can we be a province?
Well, the fact is that General Rection and Mike Awesome are scheduled to have this three-way dance for the U.S./Canadian title. And now, General Rection, Mike Awesome, obviously based on the phone conversation they overheard from Elix Skipper, do not trust each other.
General Rection thinks it's going to be a 2-on-1 against him.
And Awesome thinks it's going to be a 2-on-1 against him.
You're right, Tony. So how this thing is going to work out, I have no idea.
Yeah, the only one smiling about this is Lance Storm.
And Elix Skipper.
Yeah, the Canadian/U.S. champ.
What about that rat?
Part of Team Canada.
Oh, look out. Look out. Look out. Mike Awesome.
Yeah, each of these individuals thinks that the other is a turncoat.
Yes.
Thanks to Elix Skipper. Prime time, Elix.
And look at Storm.
Oh!
Look out.
No.
Right hand over the top. They just shook hands, Tony.
They didn't fall
Tony,
for
they
it.
just shook hands.
Yes, they didn't fall for that at all. Good for them.
And Lance Storm's going to be in trouble.
He's in trouble.
The mighty Canadian swerve did not work tonight.
Oh.
And down goes Lance Storm. Who's going to be the U.S. Canadian champion? Will it be General Rection? Will it be Mike Awesome? Or will somehow Lance Storm
Tony
slide by and win the thing again?
Mike.
Stevie.
It's going to be the U.S. championship after that. Hey, and let me tell you guys something else.
Go get him.
Let me tell you something else. I don't think they care. I think they got this Canadian right where they want him. Look at Big Mike's on the top. They got this Canadian right where they want him, and they're going to beat the dog out of him.
Let's see if they can do it. Now the other man holds. This time it's really it's a handicap match for Lance Storm. But it's going to have to get down to one of these guys sacrificing the other to try to win the U.S. title back.
They ain't going for no win. You haven't seen them go for a pinfall yet. They got this Canadian right where they want him, and they're going to try to decapitate him tonight.
I tell you what, I really
look at this.
I really look at that. Inverted drop. I think really what happened was the comments by Lance Storm about the United States, about denouncing citizenship, really fired these guys up and nothing else.
Or they knew the swerve was about to take place by Elix Skipper, and they got light of it.
Yeah, of course they did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, or a combination there. Oh, what a power bomb by Awesome.
Lance Storm way up in the lights that time, and Awesome crashes him down to the mat, and there is the Canadian champion face first on the mat.
Well, these fans are enjoying this.
It's just a matter of time now until they beat him for the title.
Yeah, but who's going to make the pin?
I don't think Lance Storm was expecting this. He came out thinking he was the king of the world, and now, brother, he's in the depth of two of the biggest and strongest guys in WCW, and they want to hurt somebody.
Look at him, he's out on his feet.
Yes, he is. Call it, Tony.
And 325 pounds crashing in with Lance Storm has something left. Foot, then he nailed Awesome. Lance Storm in this, what was supposed to be a three-way dance, a handicap match now.
Gotta get the guy's boss, but look out.
Now goes Charles Robinson, caught in the neutral corner that time.
Storm is a tough guy, but right now he's guy says, oh, come on. It's that rat Ellie Skipper.
Did he just put that Grey Cup ring on his finger?
That's what he did. He's got that gigantic Grey Cup championship ring that he bought somewhere. And he's pulled down the top rope. Out goes Awesome. One swing with that ring in the right hand. He missed. Caught him with the ring. He popped him in the head with that ring.
He caught him on the top side, Tony.
He caught him with the ring in the head, and now it's easy pickings for Lance Storm.
But there's nobody there to make the count.
Canadian Maple Leaf, there's no referee.
Here comes Awesome back into the ring.
Awesome trying to make a save.
Skipper's holding him from outside.
Skipper holding on to him. He's out. It's over.
How lucky can you be?
He knocked him out with a Grey Cup ring. And Ellie Skipper couldn't swerve him, so he used the illegal object, the Grey Cup ring, and Lance Storm lives again.
Gotta be the luckiest sucker on the planet.
To say the least, Stevie Ray. Coming up next, your brother and Big Vito in a tag team war.
Tony, you know, I've been very emotional out here when my brother was fighting.
Yes, you
have. The company has came down on my case. You guys have came down on my case. The cat has came down on my case. And I'm telling you right now, emotionally, I won't be able to stay out here and watch this match tonight. Or I'm going to do something I personally want to do, but I can't do. I can't stay out here with you guys tonight.
Well, Steve, he can't stay out here with his brother in the match.
Is he serious about this?
Of course he is. All right, big guy, but I want to tell you, coming up, Chuck Palumbo and Kevin Nash against Booker T and Big Vito with no Stevie Ray at ringside. It's our feature event next. Time for our feature bout here on Thunder. You got to give pat on the back props to Stevie Ray. He took himself out of the equation. He's been involved so many times with his brother, involved in our feature bout or other matches here on Thunder. He took himself out, letting his brother do it his own way in the ring.
Couldn't put it better myself. Props to our broadcast colleague, Stevie Ray.
Go back Monday, Mike, today.
It was this past Monday on Nitro. Kevin Nash powerbombing Big Vito in their one-on-one matchup. When Booker T hit the ring, and there you see the big kick from Booker T onto Kevin Nash, and down goes Big Sexy.
Preventing the second powerbomb on Big Vito on Monday night was the WCW champion Booker T. And let's not forget that Booker T and Kevin Nash are scheduled to vie for the WCW title. Remember what Booker T has said so many times? To get the title from me, you gotta kill me. Well, here comes Chuck Palumbo in. And Chuck Palumbo attempted to take that title from Booker on Monday.
Yeah, with Vince Russo as the special referee, you see Kevin Nash use the chair. And at this point, Chuck Palumbo was the WCW World's Heavyweight Champion. The commissioner, the Cat, came to the ring. They restarted the match. And with the Cat as referee, Booker T hit the bookend, and immediately Booker T regained that most prized possession in sports entertainment, the WCW World's Heavyweight title belt.
See that embrace from Nash and Palumbo after a little argument they had backstage?
I wonder what that's all about. There was heat between them just minutes ago.
Wait a second, listen to this. What is he doing out here?
He's not part of this equation.
This is Big Vito and Booker T against Nash and Palumbo.
What's the chosen one, Jeff Jarrett, doing out here with that guitar?
Well, thankfully he's not wearing a referee's shirt. He's going in the ring, guitar in hand.
What is this all about?
Oh boy, how about that? Little acknowledgement of Big Sexy Kevin Nash.
Oh yeah, one of Russo's boys.
Another one of Russo's boys. How about the other one of Russo's boys and what he did to Bill Goldberg's girlfriend on Monday?
Yeah, wait till Fall Brawl. Goldberg against the other one of Russo's boys, as you claim.
Here's
Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, September 17th at Fall Brawl.
I was wondering what Jared was doing out here, but Jared is making his way to the broadcast table. As Big Vito comes in the ring. Jeff Jarrett's got the headset on now.
Jeff, now we can hear you.
Now we got some class out here at Color.
And look at this. The hothead Big Vito. He's not in the mood to wait. He's jump-started this tag match without his partner. Where's
That
Booker
shows
T?
you how many brains he's got in his damn head.
Well, you know what he has withstood tonight. The attack by the natural-born Thrillers. He went out, he's a fighter, there's no question, and now, here comes the WCW.
He ain't gonna do damage to these two guys, there's no way in hell. And now Booker ain't gonna do much better because I know Booker better than anybody, guys.
You're the expert about Booker T, no question
right.
there.
I'm gonna be a thorn in his side from now on. As long as he holds that title around his waist, the chosen one has got an ass on Booker T.
A one-man wrecking crew clearing the ring of both this man, Big Sexy Kevin Nash, and Chuck Palumbo.
Well, I know Big Sexy very well for many years. And me, Big Papa, and Kev, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but we definitely have an agreement. We have an understanding. We know where our bread is buttered, and that's Vince Russo.
Yeah, one of Russo's boys.
I don't have to let you in on the agreement, Schiavone.
You don't have to let me in on it. It's crystal clear.
Oh,
it's written all over
right?
Yeah, it's written all over WCW.
So what is that? What's so obvious? What is the agreement?
That you guys are Vince Russo's boys. I'm not making judgment on it, but that's the fact.
Well, we saw what happened Monday night, didn't we?
You're the chosen ones.
No, I am the chosen one. Don't let them try to jump on my coattail, Schiavone. Don't even go there. As long as Booker T has the title around his waist, he's going to be a marked man. You saw what happened to Goldberg, didn't you?
Saw what happened to Goldberg. Saw what happened to Goldberg's girlfriend.
You're damn right. Do you think Big Papa was going to just let that happen to Madia, his favorite freak?
Mike, you don't need to make a comment on that, but the fact is, do you think that Goldberg is going to walk out at Fall Brawl like he walked out in New Blood Rising? They're going to have to peel him off, Scott. They are. They're not going to be able to control
At New
Goldberg on
Blood
the
Rising, Big Papa, Scott Steiner, he's gonna take that boy Goldberg and show him what a real man is all about in the ring. Goldberg is all bark. He is definitely no bite.
And Mr. Jarrett also upcoming at Fall Brawl. How about the world's title match involving this man Booker T, who's cleaning house when he goes against Kevin Nash?
You know, I may not be thrilled to death about this match because Big Kev, quite frankly, took my shot. But like I said earlier, we have an agreement, we have an understanding, and Booker T is a marked man.
There you go. They have an understanding.
I guess it could be a great night for Vince Russo and his boys, so to speak.
And look at Vito running in there like a chicken with his head cut off. He's trying to gain some momentum. It ain't going to happen.
I disagree. He's being very effective. There is nothing chicken about Big Vito. He's a man who will back. Look at this. He's taking off Kevin Nash on the outside and Chuck Palumbo on the inside.
Exactly.
Turned his attention away from Kevin Nash one too many times, and he got decked.
He don't know when to grab a hold when he sees one. He's more worried about Big Sexy on who's not even legal. What's he doing? He needs to concentrate on Palumbo, and right now it doesn't look like he can concentrate on Palumbo too well when he's upside down.
1, 2, no! And Big Vito kicked away after a power slam by Chuck Palumbo.
The shining star of the natural-born Thrillers, shall I say, Schiavone.
There's a lot of shining stars, but I would agree, almost became Monday night 2 days ago the WCW champion. What a travesty
Booker
that
T
would have
ain't
been.
going to roll over there. I got to give Booker T credit. He ain't going to roll over to some J-Bro like Chuck Palumbo.
Sure he's not.
Big Vito in trouble in the corner. Repeated knees to the midsection by Kevin Nash.
And now Big Vito, who came out wildly swinging, has been in this match most of the time.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. The champ hadn't stuck foot in the ring. Maybe he's hiding behind tag matches like he's been for the last month. Ever since he became the champion, he's tried to hide behind tag matches, 6-man tags, getting a tag match with his brother. He doesn't want to defend the title. He says he wants to do it week in, week out. Well, he damn sure ain't doing it like the chosen one did.
He has faced you numerous times on TV. I'm going to take issue with that. He has been fighting. You should
Not
know
in a
yourself.
title. No, Goldberg's got to come down and try to steal my thunder because he hadn't worked his way back up the ladder. Last Monday night out in Canada, he yanked my world title right out of my hands. I put the stroke on him, did I not,
Your
Schiavone?
last opportunity.
Did I put the stroke on the champ?
Yes.
Has anybody gotten up from the stroke? No. I should be the champion. Case closed. What do you got to say about that?
Goldberg
Professor.
All I know is Kevin Nash is the #1 contender. That's a right that he earned at New Blood Rising.
Get him out, get the champ out, get the champ out. Not a legal tag, the ref didn't see it.
Did not allow the tag that time, and obviously it was a tag, but he was tied up with Kevin Nash. And meanwhile, Big Vito fighting for all he's worth. I want to tell you, to see Big Vito and to see Chuck Palumbo in our feature bout this week on Thunder says a lot about the direction of WCW. New Blood Rising was the beginning, and you're seeing what's happening now. Tag is made.
Get Big Sex in there because he will be the next champ.
Here's the world champion. Did Big Sexy get the tag in? I don't think so. Palumbo's still in, but look at Booker T, the WCW champion, hammering anything it moves.
Oh, tremendous kick sends Palumbo up and over the top rope. Now he can concentrate on Kevin Nash.
A lot of emotion directed towards Kevin Nash in the belly of Booker T. He's going for the axe kick, and he got him. That's going to be it.
Oh, here we go. I guess I should be like Madden and say spin-a-rooney, spin-a-rooney, spin, and be all three of them happy to down.
Harlem sidekick put him down, and now he's not done.
It ain't gonna happen,
What's
guys.
he gonna do now?
It ain't gonna happen. He's gonna go to the well one too many times if I should take all the cliches out here.
Working on adrenaline, Booker T kicks off Chuck Palumbo.
The champ's up on the top.
Missile drop
kick. And he got him.
Down goes Nash. He can win this thing. He's still not done.
Palumbo concentrate on what's going on in the ring. That's his problem. He's inexperienced right now.
He was going for the bookend. He was going for the bookend and didn't get it. Choke slam Nash. Choke slam Nash. Wait a minute. Under the choke slam, what's he gonna do now? Oh no! Jackknife powerbomb
He ain't getting
coming.
up from there.
The Mafia kick.
Palumbo up on the top.
Chuck Palumbo perched on top, waiting for Booker T. The referee tied up with Big Vito. Palumbo down. The referee got caught between Vito.
Bodies everywhere.
That's a train wreck.
Boy, you're not kidding. It's a train wreck. But the match still goes on. There are bodies everywhere. Palumbo is going to cover Booker, but there's no ref for them. 1, 2. He kicked out in 2.
The ref has to get in there earlier.
He was knocked down.
The champion
we need
getting back
tougher
to
refs.
his feet.
We got to get refs with some, shall I say, grapefruits is what we got to have.
Oh, please. He got sandwiched between 2 big athletes. The champion reverses on Chuck Palumbo. The champion picks him up, and the champion drops him down. Oh, boy. The champion back to his feet. Watch out for the...
Oh, he clipped him from behind.
Mr. Showboat, Mr. Spinneroonie,
That's the bad leg of Booker T.
On that bad leg, on that bad knee.
Kev knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to set him up for fall brawl, and I better get out of the way here.
Big Vito.
Whoa.
Making a cover. 1, 2.
Somebody needs to put a stop to
and
this
a kick out by Palumbo. Wait a minute.
Jarrett's left the broadcast position to attack Booker T.
Russo's boys attacking the champion. Wait a minute. The Natural Born Thrillers have come out, and they're helping now Palumbo hammer Big Vito. Vito and Booker in serious jeopardy.
Just too much.
Yeah, the referee's
had to throw this match out.
Jarrett,
wait a minute. Look at this.
They're going to break that leg. They're going to...
The already injured knee. Look at that. Steel chair from Kevin Nash. They're trying to soften up Booker T prior to fall brawl.
Trying to soften him up. They've done it.
Shivani,
what?
Did I talk about agreement? Did I talk about understanding?
And we're seeing it.
The pudding. Exactly.
Right in front of our eyes.
I want to tell you, for Booker T, the man who said you got to kill me to take the title from me, they are doing the next best thing. They are completely decimating that knee and that leg. Vito's out, and the Natural Born Thrillers coming over. What else can the champion endure? And we're out of time.
They won't let up.